it's got its own music. It's got its own music. All right. Some pretty trippy music. So we're playing Remains. I had my other music on, but I wasn't sure. So it looks like I can report bugs here. I don't know if you guys can see all this, but this is Remains the game. I am going in this absolutely cold, but I'm really excited to try this out. It seems like this. I will say a few things that. Wow, that music's really loud. Good gracious. A few things that already give me a lot of encouragement is I don't know if you guys can see it on your screen because it's a little bit shrunk down, but the developer has a few ways of putting in feedback. I can press F2, or I can add a bug in, or go to all their various platforms. I guess that's Discord and all the different things. So that's honestly fantastic. So world name, create world. World difficulty, standard or easy. Standard mode, look for food and oxygen, and keep your eyes on oxygen. You know what? I'll try that. I'll do L bosses. L boss world. Seems legit. Create world. So it seems like there's some proc gen elements to this, which is always, as someone who's made a few games with proc gen, it's very tough to balance. Welcome to the training. Okay, so I'll center it just so y'all poor folks don't go blind. So it's a little bit, boop. There we go. Yeah, that'll be fine. I could give you the ultra wide. I like that it's ultra wide capable, but it seems like it kind of vignettes the edges anyways. So here's some stuff. I'm really slow. Holy smokes. Can I run? There we go. And go to the drawer, open it with E. So like, yeah, I mean, I guess this is necessary. Pick up items by pressing interaction. Garbage collector. Open inventory tab. So there's my scrap metal component. Create a chest. Craft. How do I do that? I wish I knew where that was. Is this a crafting table? Okay, let's look around. Let's look around. There's some more things about the mouse sensitivity is very aggressive on this. I will turn that down just a smidge because I am old. Use this. Whatever that means. Use this. So I think I'm collecting things. These are things. Use it again. Oh, it just makes more of them. Okay, so this is like an infinite supply generator. So if I go to my I for inventory, press tab. Let's look here. We got chest. Okay, that seems pretty straightforward. I need to use some scrap metal. Okay, I just made that. Okay, now it should be in my inventory. Chest placeable. And then I guess I look around. Oh. Can I move it? Whoa, whoa, it's floating. Come back here. Can I not place it? Hold on. I wish I could press my numbers. Oh, I can press my number keys for that. Okay, that's good. So, like, those are some of the things that feel more important. So I can store items in here. Cool, that's nice. Great. That's nothing too surprising. Create a pickaxe. Oh, man. It's very crafting heavy. And so to some degree, as a player, before I learn the mechanics, I kind of want to learn why I'm here and why I should care. Pickaxe. Let's do that. Okay, I got a pickaxe now. Can I attack with it? Break the broken door with the pickaxe. Oh, so I have to like be in range. I can't just like swing randomly. So I'm pressing my mouse button here. I kind of want to be able to swing randomly because sort of like Fortnite, right? Where, you know, you can swing your axe around and that's kind of fun. But when you actually get to something interactable, first flight, hold space to fly up. All right, let's go. Wow, I'm really buoyant. Hold W to fly forward the direction you're looking. Okay, yeah. Oh, so I guess this is S to fly backward. Okay, so to some degree, and maybe this is my own. I like that they have the pitch. So whenever you're doing like 3D placement, so they have a little Z view there, which is pretty helpful, honestly. So this is the one thing with tutorials is I don't necessarily feel like I need tutorialization on WASD and pressing E, especially if it comes up, right? So I'm in space now. All right. I'm going to take this. Come here. Oh, it disappeared. Oh, my God. This is it. Like, it feels like it's in closed space. I'm bumping into a space roof. Okay. So that seems expected. Am I supposed to... Oh, I'm supposed to break this. Okay, so smash this thing. F this thing. Pickaxe it. But yeah, so there's a few things. So like take wire, sure, take wire. Okay, so it's spitting stuff out? How am I getting so many wires? Is it just because I was smashing it? Every time I smash this? Um, so yeah, I mean, WASD, I feel like I don't need tutorialization on. Maybe you have to do it in like a deep tutorial. Okay, my pickaxe is starting to die. I probably should just get the heck out of here. I guess this is the exit here. Yep, there's exit. I got a tube of some sort. Yeah, controlling my velocity is a little gnarly, even in this little demo environment. But we'll figure it out. Don't fly too far, or you will be lost. I'm realizing that. Okay, so yes, we got to the tutorial. Here's the element. I think the tutorial was fine. It's a little bit... The thing that mattered to me in the tutorial was the crafting, right? So I'm working on a spaceship. I'm giving them a thumbs up. What's up, homies? Uh-oh. Something... There's a laser beam. Somebody attacked the planet. Remains. Okay, so I'm guessing that seemed like an attack, though, that had a disc around it, so I was not sure if that was a wormhole. So first off, in terms, I'm going to pause so I don't start dying. So first off, you have my options like WASD to move, fly, my controls here. It's kind of off screen. So to some degree, I don't need too much of the information in the tutorial except for crafting and collecting items. Those are the things I needed to get in the tutorial. So I wonder if there are maybe opportunities to give other information or more complex information for me to try in that little tutorial environment. In terms of the story, I wasn't sure at first whether that little like bar of light, because there was a ring around it, was like one of those wormholes that gets you between galaxies, but that's fine. I think that's pretty, it's self-explanatory when the planet blows up that, okay, something went wrong. Whether that was planned, like was this a trip for destruction where we say, hey, you know what, we're demolitioning old planets for their minerals. I'm not actually sure if that was an intentional thing or not. So to some degree on the narrative side, I'm still a little bit, there's always kind of two layers at least, and there's generally more, but there's two layers you generally want to get across when you're delivering exposition, which is what are the facts? So you got that. A planet blew up. And the second one is, how am I supposed to feel about it? Am I like, hey, was that an attack on the planet? Was this a scheduled demolition that went wrong? Is this work that went wrong? So those are the things that I don't have as much transparency around yet. So I'm going to go ahead and go to my home. Whoa, what's easy repair? Yes, E. How do I repair it? What? Oh, I have to hold space. Why can't I go on here? I'm trying to repair you. I'm trying to help. Okay, whatever. I'm just going to go look for stuff, I guess. Oh, I see some particles of things. Do I have a pickaxe still? I kind of wish that I could keep some of the stuff from my tutorial, but I know it was pretty generous with stuff. Whoa, slow down. Slow down. Pick that up, please. Whoa. Hey, come here. Come here, you. Come here. Is this grabbable or not? I don't know what's grabbable or not. It's glowing. Alright, that looks like wire. Oh my god. This velocity is going... Ah, man. Managing velocity is going to be really tough. I wish... So a lot of games where they have velocity, one of the games that they do this is Outer Wilds. Man, I'm traveling 52 miles an hour. Grab it quick! I'm pressing E. Why won't it let me do anything? Pickaxe. I need to get scrap metal and rubber. Okay. Check your ship to see what it wants. It just was there. Wow. 80 km per h. That's pretty freaking fast. I just was at my ship. What's... Oh my god. Go back to it. Stop. Why? Why? Wow. Wow. Just the navigation controls are absolutely brutally hard in this. I feel like the momentum retains way too long. Because, right, like, I want to be able to get into the crafting and the mechanics of the game, and if I'm just managing my speed or, like, going really slow the whole time, yes, it may be realistically accurate, but it doesn't feel very fun. Let me grab it! I'm pressing E! I'm pressing E! F you! Oh, man, I was so close. So, like, it let me do stuff in the tutorial. I don't know why it's being so stern right to me right now. So I'm going to slowly drift my way back to this. I want to repair, yes! Something useful. Find something around your ship. Okay. Repair. Okay, so I'm looking for stuff. It seems a little bit difficult to distinguish between... And maybe I'm just doing it wrong, but it does seem a little bit... I'm going to press my tab. E, interactive, right? Pick up. Fly down, left control. Oh, interesting. Acceleration. Left alt, speed stabilization. Okay, I don't know what that means, but I'm going to just do left alt here. See what happens. There's my ship. So this is a red thing. Okay, so red is always going to attract my eye because I'm a human. Can I interact with this? Okay, so something to think about, right? Is like, you know, using color scheme as a game designer to tell me what I'm supposed to do or what I'm supposed to grab. This freaking potion bottle is taunting me. Oh my god, I'm really starting to haul tail here. I don't know how to refill on auction. I'm like getting to be quarter life on a lot of these things, and I have no idea what I'm supposed to do. I'm just going to go into this maw and see if I can interact with any of these things. If I was the game designer, let me get it! Okay, I got a rubber! Oh, thank God. Create a pickaxe for fixing my ship. Okay. No. Neutral. Slow. There's a box of some sort. Oh my god, why? Let me grab it, it's glowing. I'm gonna find you, little box. I'm gonna make you my friend. Ah, I got it. Yes, something. So you really have to get close. I would definitely consider, especially with how wonky this speed control is, I would definitely consider... And like everything's moving, and I know from a designer and a creative, no, from a creator's perspective, there is a purity, right? You're like, I want to make this pure. All the physics are real. The Unity engine can control everything. Everything is a freaking, you know, has its own mass, has its own acceleration. I know that's like a very, very tempting thing, but remember. You know, it depends on who your audience is, right? If like your audience is like, hey, I'm just looking for folks who can really, really engage and like who really love the physics of it. Gimme. Why? Like, I like, you know, so there's a few things. I would say definitely make the interaction radius much larger. Like the fact that I have to like nosedive against something to actually be able to pick it up. It's a little rough. So I'm going to stabilize my speed. Oh my god, I'm going to die. I was futzing around a little bit too much. Scrap metal, don't have enough. Blueprint, don't have enough. I'm in some trouble here. So this is my crafting, and this is my inventory. Okay, I got it. I'm learning. I'm probably going to die. Yeah, I think I'm going to die here. I do not know how to refill. So like, another thing the tutorial would have been wonderful to give me was some information on how to refill my oxygen. Or refill any of my other things, right? Because, yeah, WASD to control my movement, yeah, I got that. Like, so again, comes down to, like, what do you tutorialize? The things that, you know, this is a first-person system, right? Like, I kind of know, is this something I can interact with? I guess I have to pickaxe that, maybe. Oh my gosh, I'm so dead. I'm going to have to play this on easy mode. This is too crazy. Oh, alt, that seems like something. Stop. Can I get that? No! You betrayed me. So I see that some of them seem to have this white glow. I'm going to try to intercept this thing. Grab it out of the air! Ah! Oh my god. I'm terrible at this game. So, honestly, I could just be really bad. And that's totally valid. I'm probably going to have to reload because... Come here, you. Yes, rubber. Man, that interaction range is extremely punishing. I will say that that feels unbalanced to me. Oops, I pressed the Windows key instead of Alt. I have a feeling also this is to be played on controller, but you're making this game on Steam, gosh darn it. I don't want to plug a controller into my computer. I just want to... You are dead, Space Duck Q. I'm going to exit to menu because I think I need to play this on easy because this is bananas. I actually want to be able to like craft a thing. So I will say your standard difficulty for your control complexity for all these things, it's too hard. At least for me, because look, I'm not bad at games. I'm not great, but I'm not bad at games. And to some degree, I'll use it twice as slowly. Sure. Why God? Why so difficult? Alright, create world. So, yeah, the interaction range is extremely punishing. I have to, like, get it up, get an item, like, in my face before I can... Oh, I have to play the tutorial again. Darn it. Can I not? Oh, don't make me do this again, please. Can I skip? Can I skip, please? No. Oh, that's brutal, man. Can I do this? No. Fridge. Oh, my goodness gracious. You're killing me. You're killing me. That should be a first-time user experience, right? Where, oh, come on. When does this thing open? Okay, there we go. So remember, it should be on my first login. You can get this information in Unity or whatever. Whatever analytics thing you're using. I need more scrap metal, I guess. Where's scrap metal? I have no... this is rubber hoses. Scrap metal is the lines. Metal and plastic. Okay. So I'm guessing these are all the things I just need to remember. This is scrap metal. Got it. Alright. Make a chest. Let's just put this here. Okay, I can put stuff in there. Cool, 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 cool. So again, I'm also not a huge fan of these like survival-y game, like, you know, eke out a an existence. Like I love games like No Man's Sky, where I was able to, you know, walk around space, learn more items. Where am I supposed to learn more items? I forget. Move any items from your inventory into the chest. Okay. Cool. We done did it. Create a pickaxe. Cool, cool, cool. Alright. So one thing I will say, though, is this game seems to be made with a lot of love. This definitely has vibes of someone who's worked their tail off and they are really trying to make something special for players. I might not be their target audience, but that's something that's pretty cool. Like, you can tell this is something that someone has put a lot of care and thought into. So I actually am going to rewatch the cinematic more than the tutorial. I wish they did have that skip F on the tutorial, because I'm trying to see how much actual information I'm getting. So I seem to be some sort of repair person, some sort of mechanic or astronaut. I'm working with this ship. See, okay, so there's a laser that came up out of that planet. But there's that ring around it, right? Like, look at this ring right there. And then, so there's that, like, line that I imagine to be a ring. So essentially that planet just blew up. Okay, I'm back in space. I have a little bit more of a forgiving environment. Okay, so let's just see. I got my blueprint. I don't know what I'm supposed to blueprint. I got a chest and a backpack. Okay, so I gotta just go find stuff. I will say, man, the velocity and the movement system is freaking brutal. Okay, where's my home? It's way down there. Okay, wait, no, wait, where? Okay, there it is. There's my home. I think that's metal. Is that scrap metal? I'm having a little bit of a tough time distinguishing between interactables. All right, no, that's a rubber hose. I know a rubber hose when I see it. It's the only thing that I really have, I think, the most success recognizing is those rubber hoses. I'm like MacGyver of space. I can make anything out of a rubber hose and some scrap metal, man. It's pretty sweet. Oh, another one. Come here, you. No! Man, the controls on this are freaking savage. Ugh, come here. You son of a gun. Oh my goodness. Also, I will say that the items seem really spaced out. You know, obviously this will be a little bit more forgiving because I'm on easy mode. At least I think. I'm probably still going to die. And when I do that, might conclude my playthrough. But, come here, rubber hose. I hate you more than anything. Gosh. But, you know, think about, you know, can I left click on something, for example, or center click on something, and it will, like, guide me towards them. So this is something that they did in Outer Wilds, right, where I would, like, lock on to something, and it would give me that option. Okay, sweet, I finally got metal. But I think so, in a game like this, where we are playing so much with the space dynamic, I will say one of the most important things that if it was me designing this game that I would think about is how do I make it feel fan-flippin-tastic floating through space, you know? Oh, come here, you! Come here, you! Ah! The acceleration and deceleration is way too sluggish. I know it's probably accurate, but it just doesn't feel responsive and it feels frustrating. I think the movement controls need to be way more responsive. Momentum, even though I know it's realistic that it plays an accurate, okay, where's my home? Where'd it go? Oh, there it is. Go towards it. Stabilize. Yeah, but while momentum, I know in reality plays a humongous amount of, into what I can do in space travel, it is getting a little bit overdone. Ah! And this repair interaction, I think I have to just like click on it like a billion times before it lets me actually do anything here. It doesn't let me go on it. Repair, let me repair it. I want to repair it. EEEFFF. I remember there was a pop-up a second ago. Am I tripping out? Okay, whatever. I have some things. I'm going to craft a thing. I can't do that yet. Chest. Can I make a chest? No. So I need a freaking ton more. I don't know what this blueprint is, but I need a ton more scrap metal. So let's just go look for scrap. That's just normal metal. What's the difference between normal metal and scrap metal? I feel like those should be different things. Oh my god, I'm already running out of air. Come here, you. Is that oxygen? Is that oxygen? Come here. Stop. Can I pick this up? Oh, it is oxygen. Man, I had to get so freaking close to pick that up. That is really frustrating. I cannot describe. That is so frustrating. And I know this is like a small note, but like the interaction radius cannot be this punishing. Like, look at that. I was like staring it down the nose. I don't want to have to come to a complete stop and like drift up. Come here, you. Oh my god. I'm going to lose it. Come here. Is this oxygen? Be my friend. Oh my god. And also, like, the targeting, it has to have the reticle, this little dot in the center of the screen, on that item for me to actually target it, which is quite punishing, honestly, as well. So, like, there should be a fuzzy match, right, where, like, if there are no other objects, and if I'm in the vicinity around the object, it should highlight it, right? And so that's like a lot of these quality of life things a lot of these games do. They do them for a very good reason, because 99.9% of this game, I'm going to be floating around in space picking up stuff, is to my knowledge what's going to happen in crafting. And the crafting UI honestly seems pretty good. It's a menu UI elements, you click on the things you want to do, right? That kind of makes sense to me. But those things, like flying around, they have to feel amazing. So I got something there. Can't really tell. I do want some more reaction when I'm picking up, like, so there seems to be two different types of items. There are these, like, oh my god! So you see that it was coming up, but I did not have my reticle exactly centered on it. So, I mean, and it's like, it's also like filling my entire screen because I have to get that close. Um, yes, I do think that there needs to be a ton of tuning. If I was to ever play this game again, it would have to be the story of I have retuned the way that this feels to fly around in space because I love space games. That is my freaking favorite, right? And the fact that this is so gosh darn I just want to be able to grab things that are far from me. So play Void Train, right? Void Train I feel like is a game that's used this kind of free floating mechanic pretty heavily. And maybe you have, right? I just watched a stream of it, so maybe I'm misquoting. I have actually not myself played Void Train because it was like $50. And it's it's a kind of a craft and collect game, which is interesting. Oh my gosh, how does that not count? Rubber hose, you're betraying me. That looks like scrap metal there. I gotta gun it for the scrap metal. Come here, you. Come here, you. Oh yeah, got him. Oh, come back. Come back. I'm pressing so many keys at once. It hurts. Is this a thing? These are wires? Wires, yes. Yes. Oh, there's a little canteen of something. Come here, you. Oh, where'd it go? Where'd it go? Something happened. 8. 17. Oh, that's how many I have of them. Okay, so then if I go to my inventory, can I right click on this? Oxygen need. How do I put this in my thing? I guess I have. Okay, so I'm gonna make a pickaxe. Oh my god, and it floats away from me. It doesn't just go in my inventory. Where did my pickaxe just go? Frick! That's so horrible. Alright, so, man, this starting inventory, I think this is my pickaxe. Please, God, be my pickaxe. Alright, freaking pause game. Chill out. This is driving me insane. It is moving me around so much. Everything is moving. This is becoming extremely frustrating. Like, the amount of, like, physics colliders and stuff that is in here right now, I know this is true to life, but it is absolutely agonizing. When I pull up my tab menu, it should pause this game, I swear to God. And it should let me, like, have, like, a in-hand slot. Okay, so I need to freaking press tab. I need to apparently throw something away. Can I make a freaking backpack? For God's sake. Oh, I need plastic. Freaking frick. I'm just gonna throw this oxygen away, and if I die, I frickin' die. I don't know how to consume the oxygen. Oh my gosh, I really want to consume this oxygen, but in the tutorial that told me how to use WASD, it did not tell me how to imbibe oxygen into my body. Let me imbibe it. Sorry, I am definitely getting frustrated. This is the raw player reaction here. Electronic parts component. I don't care about that. I care about oxygen. Care about my needs. Come here, you. No, you son of a gun. Gosh darn momentum. Just make the momentum less toxic. Please, God. Can I press E? What do I need to... What's a guy gotta do to put oxygen in my tank? See, that's the stuff that would be helpful in the tutorial. Telling me how to open a doors or interact with E, you just have that as a tooltip. But like, how the heck do I put oxygen into my body when I'm apparently dying? Do I drag it into here? Is that my backpack? I don't know. Here, I should drag this thing to show you all what I'm doing here. I'm trying to drag this into here. This is my little 5-unit inventory. So this, just come on, be generous. Let me hold more than 5 things. If you want this to, like, it's the thing. Do you want this game to be, like, really, really intense and meditative? That's fine. But if, you want it to be something that I would play again, those types of things are becoming pretty challenging. I should have done the widescreen on this, but whatever. I'll have my widescreen settings next time. Metal component, saving, great. I have no idea. I think I'm just gonna run out of oxygen and die. I have no idea how to actually intake oxygen. I have a pickaxe though, so for for F's sake, I'm gonna destroy those red-looking rocks. Because they looked at me the wrong way. Gosh darn it. I'm tired of them. They hurt my feelings. They talk bad about my mama. My poor freaking newbie brain thinks that I'm supposed to hit these with a pickaxe because they are bright red. No, pickaxe, come back. Why can't I use you? Do I have to be standing still? If I have to be standing still to use a pickaxe, I freaking quit. I can't run and gun on the pickaxe even a little bit. Everything is moving away from me like every second. How can I not swing my pickaxe? Alright, I'm still. Let me pickaxe, please. For God's sake. Let me... Fuck. I'm clicking on the rock and won't let me pickaxe. I guess I can smash something electrical. I have 20% oxygen left with no idea on how to actually like refill my oxygen. I just want to use something I crafted one time. Please God, let this happen. And I know, like, oh yes, wire, die, yes, 84%. Look at it rotting away. Oh, I got plastic. I needed plastic. I need to make a backpack out of that crap. Wow. Okay. Yeah. Oh man, navigating in this environment is... what is this? What can I take? What did I just take? I don't know, but I can make something now. I can make a blueprint? No, I need wire. God bless America. Rubber component, get the heck out of here. You've done no good to me. You're no good to me, rubber component. Oh, I'm so dead. Oh, that sucks. I wish I could just have a free play mode, honestly. I think for this demo, like, if you actually want us to experience, like, any of the gameplay you've made, and I'm sure, like, I can see the love in this game. This is such a gorgeous environment. All the art is beautiful. But gosh darn it, if it is just so difficult to play because everything is moving, and, like, I'm literally gonna be sick. Ah! Run away from me. Yeah. Remember, right, like, the core of this game, almost any piece of information I can give, and I'm gonna die in like 10 seconds. I'm just gonna beat the crap out of this big thing because it was looking at me wrong. Blah! Die! Oh, it's gonna beat me, or am I gonna kill it first? We'll see. Who's gonna die, me or this large panel? Oh, F you, large panel. Who's gonna die first, me or the large panel? Yeah. Ah, 6-5. Ah, I'm almost there. Ah, freaking die, large panel. Yeah, you're going down, you son of a gun. You're going down. I see you fading to black. Which of us is gonna die first? Yes! Yes. Okay, I did it. I beat the large panel. So now I'm gonna drift at absolute max speed towards the planet until I run out of oxygen. Which is my only hope now. So I'm going at 200 kilometers per hour. I'm going to try to craft something while I'm hurtling through space towards my death. Backpack. I still don't have... Oh, the rubber! God bless America. Yeah, okay. Well, I hope that was entertaining. I definitely got my mind blown a little bit. To the developer, I am not one of these survival game players. I don't play a bunch of these like really hardcore, intense survival games where you're, you know, fighting for every, you know, inch of life. So maybe I'm not your target audience. Totally valid. So take anything I say with a grain of salt. I will say, whatever the core mechanic of your game is, which is navigating space, and obviously crafting, which is a huge piece of it, and building things in a 3D environment. That has to feel amazing. It can't just be structurally amazing. It has to feel amazing. And so, like, if you're making a card game, playing a card must feel really good. It has to be so intuitive. Has to be responsive. You know, and so did navigating space feel intuitive? Yeah, sort of. A lot of controls for something as simple as turning in direction and going there.
Did it feel responsive? Heck no. I understand about this momentum and the accuracy you're doing there, and maybe for your target audience, that is something that they highly value. So again, take this feedback with a grain of salt. But that felt extremely punishing to me, and it just wasn't. Yeah, I just didn't click with it at all. Um, Interaction range was extremely punishing, and also I think you're balancing at least as off, right? Because in your standard difficulty, I couldn't even craft a thing. In your easy difficulty, in your easy mode, I only was able to craft a tool, a pickaxe, before I died. and I was able to use the pickaxe twice. Um, so like to some degree, yeah, I will grant you that I'm probably pretty dumb. So like take this all with a grain of salt. But for someone outside of your target audience, and that's the thing, like your hope is to get, and it depends on your goals as a developer. If you want to make a really challenging game for a really specific audience, then yeah, a lot of your decision making makes sense. If you want to make a game that a lot of people can try, I love space games. I just want to experience being in space without having to get into a space shuttle, right? And so if you want to just, I mean, and you delivered that. The art was gorgeous, the environment was gorgeous, the music and the sound design's really nice. But it's just that that layer of making that ability to navigate in space seamless and just engaging and fun. Like it was actually, the tutorial was the easiest to navigate part of this thing because it was responsive when I was in 2D, but once you made me gravityless and I had to start dealing with momentum and all these things, it just became so odious to move around that I kind of, like, I normally will do a gameplay thing for like an hour, but I'm actually hitting my limit here, sadly. So I'm going to sign up a little early. Have a wonderful night. I hope, honestly, this is a really cool game. I love the concept. I love the world. But man, oh man. Oh, I guess I still respond with my stuff. That's actually kind of nice. That's really nice. I respond with my stuff. Okay, so this is good. Maybe I can build a backpack. But I have to throw away something. Maybe throw away this middle. I don't trust middle anyways. Oh, but it's just, oh god, I just have to like, yeah, anyways. I would be tempted to do more, but it is really, really... There's some wires. Oh, nope. They're gone. I'm going to go for the tubes. I'm just going to make a backpack because I hate having low inventory. That was the worst. So the low inventory was extremely punishing. I have no idea how to imbibe oxygen. That needs to be way clearer. Right? Like interactive, in this like menu, there should be like a, hey, how the heck do I take in oxygen? Acceleration, left shift, yeah, fly up, open craft, fly down, open journal. Mouse sensitivity. Camera head bob, no camera things needed. Rendering distance, that's pretty cool. I mean, man, the care that you're putting into this game is so evident, right? And I think that's the thing that's tough. Like, that's why I'm getting, I don't get kind of like frustrated at a game and like shout at my computer when I don't care, right? I'm just like, whatever, this is what it is. I can see how much this developer cared about the game they were making and wanted to make something beautiful and something really interactive, and I think they are doing that. It's just, for me at least, you have to make the dynamics. Remember, I don't know if you've read the book on game design by Jesse Schell. Your game needs to be a toy just as much as it is a game. An object that is easy and fun to interact with and that doesn't punish you for interacting with it. And I don't know if we've been able to, if this is achieving that yet. Oh my god, I need more rubber. Okay. Where's you at, rubber? I got 3. I just gotta find it. It's all in stacks of 1. Are you rubber? Oh, slow down. Come to me. Come to daddy. Okay, you. Interaction range. So yes, so again, like, I want to give more detailed feedback about this game. but this is just like giving feedback in writing, right? Where like if there are certain things that are coloring the experience so much, like so right now for my gameplay experience, the movement, the interaction, even though I kind of get it, and the level of like managing all these things that just thank God. You should just default me with the backpack. This should be the default, and then backpack should be like adding more stacks of this. This is crazy. So I'll drag this over so I can show you guys. Now I can actually hold 9 items, which I don't love. I feel like I should be able to hold 10 because round numbers are more pleasing. But man, like having to drop items without my backpack, like that just sucked. And so a lot of it is like, remember, my first experience with your game, you don't want me to be like, what the F? Like, you don't want that moment to happen, or you want to minimize it as much as possible. And in a survival game, I know punishment is more of a focal point. But man, I don't know if I think this is a bit too heavy on the survival and a bit too light on the game. Would be my thought. Where oh my God, I have to hit that thing, I guess. Okay. Hard to know the difference. Die thing. Give me your parts. Alright, I want to figure out how to repair this ship. Gosh darn it. But man, it's taken so long, right? Like, I've been playing for 40 minutes. I've crafted 2 things. And yes, I've been talking a lot, and that is a problem. I talk a lot. I'm a talker, but I guess, that is what it is. But anyways, I think that's it for me on this one. In terms of my rating, because if this was like a full release game and it was like saying, hey, this game is ready to launch, I'd probably give this a 4 out of 10 for me. In terms of the art and the experience, I give it a 9 out of 10, right? It's gorgeous. And in terms of like the narrative, I'll give it like a 6 out of 10 because I do think that they have some cool narrative elements. I am curious. I don't think I'm getting to any of them because the gameplay mechanics are becoming prohibitive to me experiencing this world and the story. Because it's a beta, I'll probably give it a 6 out of 10 in terms of its overall review. So my overall review for this so far is 6 out of 10. Developer, if you want me to take another look at it with some of these tweaks, feel free to let me know. I'm always happy to do that. And yeah, I hope you develop narrative. I hope this becomes a more complex world. And I do think you've envisioned something really beautiful here. And like the art is gorgeous. The UI is really streamlined and nice. But man, that game layer, the interacting with the space, the object, the playing with an object, playing with the toy object of this game is so prohibitive, for me at least, that I'm not able to access the other parts of the game that I think you really want me to experience, and you put a lot of love and care into. So overall, I think great job, because, hey, there is still very much, you should take whatever I'm saying with a grain of salt, because I am a different player than somebody else will be. And I am not a person who defaults to survival games by any stretch of the imagination. So yeah, don't buy it. Say, hey Jeff, you're full of crap. That's totally, totally valid. But my experience with my playthrough, hopefully, will just be a good guidepost and say, hey, at least this is how stupid people interact with my game. Oh, I have to hold it and click it. God bless America. That's what I had to do. Goodness gracious. Okay. That could have been, that's what I would have loved to have the tutorial explain to me, and not necessarily how to move with WASD. But anyways, that is, I'm a crotchety old man, but overall, like, let me still underline the point that I think this is a game built with a lot of love and care, and I do want to make sure that I respect it as such, because it is. And I can see that. Like, there is a difference between games where you have that little extra bit of thought, care, by the developer, and it is here. And I think there is this trade-off that this developer is maybe going to have to make between being true to reality, which is very difficult physics. I'm sure it's not easy to navigate through space as a human. And everything has its own physics, and everything is moving at its own pace. And then in terms of playability and making it a game and making it feel engaging and fun like a toy, right? That in some degree is the balance you strike, making it an extremely challenging puzzle and a very difficult to object to interact with. But just at the interaction layer, I think there is still optimization to be done. But overall, thank you so much. Because this is a beta, I rate it 6 out of 10, and I'm excited to see what the developer does in the future. But overall, hope you all enjoyed it, and take care.